आनंद हरि नाम रे, अनंत आनंद हरि नाम रे, हरि गुण गाओ, हरि नाम गाओ। श्रवण जपन करो हरि नाम रे, श्रवण जपन करो हरि नाम रे, मनन ध्यान करो हरि नाम रे, मनन ध्यान करो हरि नाम रे, हरि ओम भजो रे सदा, हरि ओम भजो रे सदा, हरि गुण गाओ, हरि नाम गाओ, हरि गुण गाओ, हरि नाम गाओ। सदा निरंतर हरि गुण गाओ, सदा निरंतर हरि गुण गाओ, सदा निरंतर हरि। संघानां रसानां छन्दसामपि मंगलानां च कर्तारो, वन्दे वाणीनायकौ। भवानी शंकरो वन्दे, श्रद्धा विश्वासरूपिणो, याभ्यां विना न पश्यन्ति सिद्धा स्वान्तस्तमीश्वरम्। वन्दे बोधमयं नित्यं गुरुं शङ्कररूपिणम्। यमाश्रितो हि वक्रोऽपि चन्द्र सर्वत्र वन्द्यते। नीलाम्बुजश्यामलकोमलाङ्गं सीतासमारोपितवामभागं। पाणौ महासायकचारुचापं नमामि रामं रघुवंशनाथं, नमामि रामम्। लाल देह लालीलसे हरुधरि लाल लंगोर, वज्रदेह दानवदलन जय 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 कपिसूल। यत्र यत्र रघुनाथ कीर्तनं तत्र तत्र कृतमस्तकाञ्जलिं, बाष्पवारि परिपूर्णलोचनं, बाष्पवारि परिपूर्णलोचनं। मारुतिं नमत राक्षसान्तकं, मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं, जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं, वातात्मजं वानरयूथमुख्यं, श्रीरामदूतं शिरसा नमामि। रामं रामं रामानुजं सीतां, भरतं भरतानुजं, सुग्रीवं वायुसूनुं च प्रणमामि पुनः पुनः प्रणमामि पुनः पुनः। श्री राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय राम जय राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। जय राम। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। श्री राम। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। बोलो श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय राम। बोलो श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। ओ श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। 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 श्री राम जय Jaya Shri Ram. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya
सुत हनुमान की
उमापति महादेव की, बोलो भाई सब संतन की। नमः पार्वती पते, हर हर महादेव। We were seeing the topic of avatar, and I had mentioned when anything which is infinite, through your sadhana, if you can condense it and make it appear as finite for you, that is the essence of avatar. Because any general thing, anything which is general, cannot help you particularly. General air cannot help you. You need a particular air, then it can help you. General saint cannot help you. You need a particular saint called a guru, then he can help you. General sunlight cannot help you. If you want to have electricity, then you have a particular solar panel, then it can help you. General water cannot generate electricity. You have to build a dam and make it a particular water, and then it can build electricity for you. You have a mango tree, supposing. A mango tree cannot give you mango. You cannot go and pluck the branch and start eating. It won't give the taste of mango. I have tried, but it did not give much taste. That general tree has to bring the fruit, mango fruit, and then it can give you the taste and the value of a mango fruit. So general Brahman which is there, it does not help anybody. General God will not help. Unless the God has been made particular, then only it can help you. So particularization of the infinite, that is the essence of avatar. Personalization or particularization of the infinite. Understood? I hope this point is clear. Very, very important point of sadhana is there. Very important point. You know, in Vrindavan, I told this story, so if you have heard, so you again hear. But I like this story, therefore I will mention it. And sometimes we can hear it again if there is a lesson in the story. It can refresh our own sadhana actually. It reminds us. One disciple was there. He went to his guru and he said, I want to make a very big temple of Lord Krishna. This guru shouted, he said, are you mad? You have left everything. Where we have money to build temple? You have come to do satsang and your naam jap. Nothing doing, we cannot do that. Don't harbor any such intention. And I have no money to give you that you can build temple. Temple building is for very rich people. It requires lot of money. We cannot build that. So he went, very sad mind. So he saw one temple was being built. Now you remember the story. But I like, so you hear, even you remember, please hear now. And he sat outside there. This came in Kalyan also. Kalyan, one of the monthly journals of Gita Press, very famous. And he sat outside the temple. And it is for everybody. Please see what is the point here. And every brick that was brought in the temple to build, he constructed the same as if in his heart. He did tremendous mansik puja. Every brick that was brought for constructing the real temple, he used to think of that brick mentally in his heart. Slowly, slowly and slowly one wall was constructed. So he built one wall. And when he closed his eye, he saw the exact configuration as that was outside. He did the practice to that extent. अब देखो अवतार होने वाला है. So slowly the temple was constructed outside. Beautiful temple. A lot of workers were brought from different places, and the nice temple was constructed. Now the murti came. Lastly, so murti was, Pran Pratishtha was done. And when the Pran Pratishtha was being done, after a few days, 10-15 days of Pran Pratishtha, the priest said something is wrong. God is not accepting the mantras and Pran Pratishtha is not getting any strength here. We are not able to bring Pran in the murti. So God is not accepting the mantras and we don't know. This does not happen normally. But we are not able to bring any tej in the murti. It's not, you can't worship this murti. So a lot of priests were brought and a lot of discussions went, how is it? And this person, this devotee, he used to sit outside and he still closed his eyes for 6 hours, 7 hours. And he also brought murti as he saw the murti was being brought. Then one saint came. So his eyes went to that. Saint alone can recognize a saint. Worldly person can't recognize the mind of a saint. Where the saint's mind go, we cannot fathom also. They are too deep and vast for us to understand. Many people were passing but nobody noticed him. They say he must be some beggar or somebody wanting money, etc. Because as we are, we see the outside person. He said he must be some, but he noticed it. He said, what is the matter? He said, see this mind, the murti is not getting the Pran Pratishtha. He said, there is one saint sitting outside. Pran Pratishtha is done there. He has already done Pran Pratishtha of this murti. He said, but he didn't come to do anything. He said, no. His sankalp is so strong. Bhagavan is already, of this murti avatar he has taken here. And therefore Bhagavan will not come in this murti. Because everything he has put inside his heart. He said, then what to do? This temple has to build. He said, there is only one way out. Call him inside. They called him. He said, I know that you have a God inside. I'm not asking you to give up your heart. But this temple has been built with a lot of effort. And a lot of people will be benefited in future generation. At least go and embrace the murti. So that the God in your heart can be there in the idol also. This saint said, who watched him. He said, okay. And he went and he embraced that murti of Lord Krishna. Ho gayi Pran Pratishtha. What could not be done after many days of chantings and many days of mantra, that happened by the touch of this person who had avatar in him. Therefore, Tulsidas ji says saints are like moving Prayagraj. Because if you contemplate on the God form, so from general Ishwar he has become a particular Ishwar in your heart. Brahman is there, Drishta is there, consciousness is there, but consciousness doesn't help anybody. Unless consciousness becomes a thought of consciousness or a thought of God, it doesn't take any ignorance because consciousness supports ignorance. It illuminates, it has no problem. Unless in the mind there is an avatar happening, That means you have a speaking God, you have a listening God, you have a eating God, you have a God who can be bathed. Supposing you are in the flight and you cannot do puja, so you can repeat the same steps inside if you have a murti inside. Because upasana is manas vyapara. Whole upasana is the mental interaction with your God. With the mental murti you should worship more than the physical murti. Actually speaking, physical murti is an aid to go to the mental murti. So if that avatar will not take place, the problem is in the mind. So avatar should be there where Ravan is there. Avatar should be there where there is ignorance, there is a sadness, there is a anger, there is a sorrow. So that avatar has to, you do meditation, you do manas puja, you do jap, but you have to have a talking God, walking God, laughing God, crying God. Otherwise, mind will not be free from the tussles and the conflict that it has. I hope this point is more clearer now. Well, yes, yesterday only it got clear. Yesterday only I was quite clear, but good you told about. I'll also search some place where temple is being built. They may not drive me out, but I will go there. And I'll also construct one temple in my heart. But can I take my lunch or not? So, similarly, avatar in the buddhi is there because you need somebody to guide you. Don't believe in what you think. Many time intellect will say something which will not be right. Intellect is a big deceiver. ये तो बहुत जो उपासना वगैरह करते हैं ना, we go to the saints and say, well, you say, what you think about it? Because they know that in his intellect, dhiyo yona prachodayat, he has done Gayatri so many lakhs of times. So this mind, intellect is brilliant. His decisions will be fine. Nand Baba came to meet Vasudevji in Bhagavad. So they met, they had exchanged their own joy and sorrow. Nand Baba did not tell that we had a good celebration in Gokul. Neither Vasudevji told that we had our children were killed. Secret of Vyavahar is you share others. You share others' joy rather than telling about your joy or your personal sorrow. Nand Baba did not tell that we had such a great celebration. Rather, Vasudevji said that I had kept the child, or my son, 6 sons were. It was few minutes, and you please read Bhagavad. And there Vasudevji says, I think Nand Baba, you should go back fast. Don't stay here. Go back immediately to Gokul. And Nand Baba thought that something is wrong. Why he said go immediately? He said, I don't see good omens there. It is not auspicious time. You please rush back. But in his buddhi there was avatar of Ishwar. Therefore this came in his intellect that something, and Putna had come during that time. So when Nand Baba entered Gokul, he saw that something is burning. And then they found that the Putna's body was being burnt. Very big body, huge body. Not that she was very thin agarbatti. So she was very huge. इतनी पतली से एकादशी चली आ रही ऐसा नहीं तो and there it is written that burning the Putna's body, a very good smell and very fragrant smell was being emanated by burning Putna. Generally body does not have burning flesh, doesn't have a good smell. But she had a very pleasant and very fragrant because Bhagwan Krishna had drunk that milk of Putna. This comes in Bhagavad. I am just saying what is there. What my point was that intellect, Buddhi avatar was also there. I have gone to saints who said exactly what I should do, what I should not do. So if you do thorough upasana, if your life is pure, if your life is devoid of attachment, aversion, ahankar, and you have prayed for a long time, then Ishwar takes avatar in your intellect, Ishwar takes avatar in your mind, and this way you become a moving temple. So what fruit you get of offering Naivedya to God, more fruit you get or offering Naivedya or food to such kind of Mahatma. Therefore, in our Hindu culture, there is a big tradition of offering food, offering bhiksha, because that person is equal to many thousands of people. I think I had told. What? What you had told? Complete the sentence. One king was being asked by somebody that if you feed 1 lakh saints, feed few every day, a bell will ring. So he fed many every day, more than 1 lakh. Bell did not ring. You don't try, it won't ring. Maybe temple bell can ring. And one day Shukdev ji came. And Shukdev ji took one morsel in his mouth, and lo, many bells, devatas rang, tan, tan, tan. He was equivalent to lakhs of people. The Mahatma is a cosmic person. He is not an individual. महात्मा बना ही इसलिए है क्योंकि उसने अवतार करवाया है. Tulsidas ji is Tulsidas because in him there is a Rama avatar. Ramji has taken avatar, therefore this Ramayana can come out. If ahankar is there, it will drive out. The Vishesh Ishwar won't be there. Like you prefer a very clean seat when you sit. You want a proper, nice, supposing you are eating, so plate you see, it's a neat, clean plate. Supposing the plate, you are there and you see nice one big hair, one strand of hairs circulating like that. I hope you will not mix it, you will change the plate. I can only hope. Similarly, I will change, of course I will change the food only, forget about hair. Forget about hair, I said not only plate, change the whole, everything. Sometimes it happens in bhiksha also. बड़े शौक से भिक्षा ले आया हूँ. भिक्षा तो आ गई. The first time I went, it is very embarrassing for that person. अब क्या करें? He is innocent. Anybody, anyway, it can happen. And these things, therefore they put on that cap. What is it called? That kitchen, they put on that cap. Huh? Some cap here also they put on. I have seen. Achha, those who are bald, they also put on. What is the use for them to put on? I'm just thinking because I saw bald people also putting. No, bathroom also in the hotel there is a shower cap. Shower cap. The one person would know he is putting on shower. I said, why? There is no purpose for you. Shower cap is for the one, it is so that your hair is not getting wet. This, I think, this must be the purpose. Not for the one who has no hair. Anyway, that is another topic. God will, बहुत time लगता है भगवान को मन में लाने. Therefore, Mahatmas are very, very careful. Why? They don't want to lose the purity that they have gained after hours and hours of sadhana. Supposing you have washed your shirt and pant or sari for 2 hours and then you put it in the sun for drying and then you ironed it with your own hand, then you will be very, very careful. It should not get dirty. You will be very careful. So if you have really cleansed and purified your mind with your jap, with your, you see, my bhav should be good, my attitude should be good, I should have no ahankar, no काम, no क्रोध. बहुत मुश्किल लग से मन बनाया है, बहुत मुश्किल से भगवान को लाए हैं, बहुत टाइम लगा भगवान को लाने में भाई. It took lot of effort to bring God. 3 hours I sat and then Bhagwan's jap could be there. I don't want to have any attachment, any aversion, any bad talk, any anger. Why? Disturb नहीं करना हमको. I won't disturb my inner music and inner avatar. चले जाएंगे भगवान, फिर बुलाने में टाइम बहुत लगेगा. ठीक है ना? Therefore, the Mahatmas have their own rules, and I feel let them live with their rules. We will not understand their rules. Somebody said, I went to meet him. He said, no, I am going inside. I said, your style is different, he is different. He is not falling in the worldly laws as you fall. उनका टाइम होगा कुछ भोग का भगवान का. So why should you disturb him? You live your own life. Allow him to live as his life. उनका अलग है. He is not your फूफा. ये फूफा नहीं है आपके, बुआ जी नहीं है कि आप गए तो मिलेंगे तो आपसे बात करेंगे ही करेंगे, वी विल लीड टुगेदर. ऐसा नहीं होगा. उनका रूल्स दूसरे हैं. दे लिव इन द अनदर प्लेन. लेट देम लिव. उनका अलग ही सब कुछ है, तो आप उनको जैसे हैं वैसे ही रहने दीजिए. डोंट डिस्टर्ब देम. आई हैव नो महात्मा जस्ट कम आउट फॉर 1 hour इन द होल डे. हो सकता है ना भी दिखे. I have known Mahatma who said, please sit away from me. There. ऐसे भी महात्मा है. बोले भाई, बोले I don't want the air which is touching you should touch me. Well, I'm so bad. Not to me, he said. But by worldly person is there, you don't know what actions he has done. ऐसे भी महात्मा है. मोकलपुर के बाबा did like this. He said, please, far away you sit. Everybody. पता नहीं कहाँ से आ रहे हो. How many times you had calm in your life, क्रोध in your life. You lied for so many days. And now the air which I am purified. So this air which will touch your body will touch me also. बोले दूर रहो. Not to everybody. If he saw somebody saintly, the same person will embrace, the same person will feed. वही anybody, sometimes he will do puja also. बोले तुम बैठ जाओ, इधर बैठ जाओ, हम तुम्हारी पूजा करते हैं. So on his head he will put flower, a human being, and he will feed like a devata. उनको लगा कि भाई इसमें वो शुद्ध है, महात्मा देख लेते हैं. The whole saintliness is to bring avatar in your mind. Therefore, when you offer, supposing you are offering milk to the Lord or you are offering naivedya to the Lord, what do you do? You close your eyes and you do like that. Something naivedyam naivedya. And when you close your eyes, you picturize the same Lord in your own heart. And then actually you are bringing that in your heart more. You are personalizing the infinite Lord more. Rather than you are giving somebody objectively. Therefore, more you personalize and subjectify your Lord, more your problems will be lesser. Because He will immediately guide you. वो गलत नहीं करेगा. क्यों? गाइडेंस अंदर से बहुत ज़्यादा है. स्ट्रॉन्ग गाइडेंस इज देयर. स्ट्रॉन्ग गाइडेंस इज देयर. ही इज स्ट्रांगली टेलिंग समथिंग. ठीक है ना? तो लेट मी गो अहेड नाउ. ठीक है. तो वी विल सी नाउ आफ्टर 142. 142. B.K. Joshi? No. Balakand. Oh, sorry. I thought you were saying Balkrishna. No. Balakand. So you have brought Ramcharitmanas. So let me read something. Let us chant. Gavahi Ved Puran Ashtadas. So Ramayana is for chanting and singing. So shall I repeat? You will repeat? Or shall I only chant? Or you will just see? What shall I do? Well, whatever you want. I am comfortable with both because anyway I won't be chanting. So बरबस राज सुतहि तब दीना नारी समेत गवन बन कीना. After 142. तीरथ बरनय मिष विख्याता अति पुनीत साधक सिद्धिदाता बसहि तहाँ मुनि सेद समाजा तहि हर्षि पंत जात सोहहि मति धीरा ज्ञान भक्ति जन पहुँचे जाय देन मति तीरा हर्षि नहाने निर्मल नीरा आए मिलन सिद्ध मुनि ज्ञानी धर्म धुरंधर नृप ऋषि जानी जहाँ तहाँ तीरथ रहे सुहाए. कृष्ण शरीर मुनि पट परिधाना सत समाज नित सुनहि द्वादश अक्षर मंत्र पुनी जपहि सहित अनुराग वासुदेव पद पंकरहु दंपति मन अति लाग सियावर रामचंद्र की जय. अति महादेव की जय. भाई सब संत. I always say one thing, that whatever we get, we should be satisfied. What you cannot change, be satisfied. But don't be satisfied by what you do. We are opposite. We are very much satisfied by what we do, and we are very dissatisfied by what we get. Internal world don't be satisfied, external world be satisfied. Right? Because external world is non-manageable, internal world is manageable. There are better experiences, there are better heights of quietness. If you are satisfied, you will not put effort to go there. The point is this. Oh. Manu was so great, he wrote Manu Smriti. And he governed the whole Brahmand. Manu means one who is in charge for one Manvantar. And one Manvantar has 14 Chaturyugi. Imagine his age. This is Vaivasvat Manvantar going on. And he is the first Manu. Oh, I think my neighbor's name is Manu, not that Manu. So, this Manu is different. This Manu is the one. Manu here is different. From that Manushya has come, from Manu. Manu Apatyam. Who the son of Manu is called Manushya. It's Shraddha and Manu. I mean, आश्चर्य होता है. Who is the boss for 14 Manvantar? For 14 Chaturyugi. And one Chaturyugi means one Treta, Dwapar, Satyug and Kalyug, which is equal to around how many? 3,200. 3 lakh. So total Chaturyugi will be, if you say multiplied by 1,000, it will come to 42 into 1,000. So big is the tenure of Manu. इतने बड़े आदमी हैं. हाँ, ऐसे नहीं है कि कोई चुर्री पुर्री है. He is not any Tom, Dick and Harry. In Hindi they have nice translation. बताओ हिंदी में. हिंदी में ऐरा गहरा नत्थु खैरा. Hindi translation is funny. So 4,32,000 साल का एक चतुर्युगी होता है. सॉरी, हाँ, कलयुग होता है. कलयुग itself is 4,32,000 years. Multiply, double is Dwapar, etc. Third 3 times is Treta. So total comes to 43 lakh. Lakh, what is lakh? 1,000. 100,000 is 1 lakh. Oh, here we don't use lakh, therefore we don't know. So 100,000. He did not have dispassion. He had everything, good wife, and that this was big problem. Because he had such a good wife, dispassion became difficult. He had good sons, good house, good position. But dispassion means sense of sorrow in something. If such a nice wife is there, such nice son is there, Priyavrat and Uttanpad, daughter is another great daughter, Devhuti. तो कहाँ से इनको डिस्पैशन उस्पैशन होगा? डिस्पैशन के लिए you need a ground. It is difficult to have dispassion. Dispassion means sense of valuelessness and sense of joylessness, sense of sorrowlessness. कुछ है नहीं यहाँ पे. There is nothing great in this world. It is as good as the dust outside, and this all relations. You will not agree, but you have to listen now. All relations are having no more value than the dust on which you have walked and came here. बोले ऐसा मत बोलिए, दिल हिल जाता अंदर से. Something shakes from inside. तो यही तो अपना काम है, थोड़ा हिला देना. All the position, power, even Brahma Ji's position is having no value. क्यों? It goes away. It's a matter of few days. Already some of you are 60 plus. So some are 70 plus. Why you are after me? Some are 50 plus also. Another 30, 40 years will be history in this geographical place. बस और क्या है, but you have few years now. भाई, your father, most of you, your father may not be there. You have seen your father, you have seen your grandfather. Aja you have seen, but Aja has चले जाओ. आजा मीन्स ग्रैंडफादर है ना, तो चले गए वो. तो हम लोग कभी बारी आएगी भाई. कबीर says, the gardener comes and plucks the flowers. So all the birds are talking to each other. माली आवत देखकर कलियां कहें पुकार, फूल फूल तो चुन लिए, काल हमारी बार. So all the birds are talking to each other. They said, today the flowers are plucked, tomorrow is our turn. तो कुछ है तो नहीं ऐसा. क्या है? What is there? What great about that? You will go away. Few days people will be, maybe, I don't know, they will cry, they will be sad. They will be normal, they have their own work. Nobody will miss their lunch and dinner and spaghetti. In Terahi, spaghetti will be there. See, Terahi, sometimes they give that which the person was liking. ऐसा हम कहीं तरह से I heard what he was like. खत्म हो गई बात. आपका कमरा खाली, your room is vacated, so they will clean it nicely. Take away all your cupboard, something good is there, they'll keep for themselves. Some gold etc. is there. Books etc. you will give it to ashram because it is useless. So somebody will use, he has extra room now. Khatam chutti. Now you are traveling to another lok, unless you get moksha, by all the best. खत्म हो गई बात. ये वैराग मतलब क्या है? कुछ नहीं है यहाँ पे. क्या मिला आपको? हाँ, और बोल दें कि छोड़ दें? बोले नहीं, बस करिए से. और बोल देते हैं ना. तो when the person is dead, we will be dead. So we will be given bath, है ना? The clothes will be taken out. You have done all these things. I am not saying something which is unusual. I have not done, but I heard and I saw. ठीक है? The clothes are taken out and then they are given bath in the washroom etc. wherever is there. ठीक है? And then they wipe. Then they put on new clothes. Therefore keep one extra set. So अरे भाई, at that day supposing some problem is there here, who will bring? So otherwise old pajama they have to put on. साड़ी वाड़ी नई साड़ी पहनाते हैं भाई. एंड दैट डे नई साड़ी पहनाते हैं, सिंदूर लगाते हैं, सुहागिन को बिंदी लगाते हैं, सब कुछ लगाते हैं. दे डू एवरीथिंग, दे डेकोरेट द होल बॉडी. बाल वाल ठीक करते हैं, ऐसे ऐसे करते हैं. बस खत्म. 40-70 years you got, it's over. बहुत कमा लिए पैसा ना. अब यमराज इज स्टैंडिंग टू रिसीव यू. चित्रगुप्त, यमराज, ये सब है. बोले कितना जप है बताओ, कहाँ ले चले इसको, वेयर टू टेक हिम, हाउ मच डोनेशन, हाउ मच ही फेड पीपल, हाउ मच लाई ही डिड, हाउ मच ही ट्रबल्ड, हाउ मच एंगर. उस हिसाब एनीवे दैट विल बी फिक्स्ड बिफोर वी पास. दैट इज क्वाइट फिक्स. ऑटोमेटिक सॉफ्टवेयर इज देयर. ये दिलेने की जीव बेटी कर रहा है, यमराज कैलकुलेट, ऐसा नहीं माना तो पहले से. सिस्टम इज वेरी एफिशिएंट. यू गो देयर ऑटोमेटिकली, तो फिक्स हो गया. कर्म अच्छे नहीं है, सो यार हैंगिंग अराउंड इन द हाउस ओनली. ये तो कुछ है वे नहीं. यहाँ पे यू फील, ओ ये मेरे चाचा को लड़का, मेरे बेटी की शादी है, सच नाइस सूट. देखो सलवार कितना अच्छा, ये देखो साड़ी कितनी अच्छी है, देखो मेहंदी लगा दो. मेहंदी लगा रहे हैं सिर्फ पागल की तरह. यहाँ मेहंदी लगाए, यहाँ मेहंदी लग गया, यहाँ मेहंदी लग गया, यहाँ भी है मेहंदी वाले. पीपल मस्ट बी देयर. हाँ, पैर में भी मेहंदी लगती. अब ये भी फैशन. अच्छा, दूल्हे को भी मेहंदी लगती है आजकल, ग्रूम को भी मेहंदी लगती. वो भी ऐसे 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 बैठे हैं. अब जिस पे मेहंदी लगती थी ना, वही हाथ जलेगा. वेट अच्छा सा, फैट तो काफी रहा, तो बर्निंग भी फास्ट होगी थोड़ा. हाँ, क्या है, कैसा सुख. बड़े शादी में टाइम दिया था ना, केंद्र हॉल में ऐसे ऐसे गए थे तैयार होके, ऐसे ऐसे बाल, हाँ बाल बाल खोल लिया था ऐसे उस दिन. ठीक है, आई ओपन माई हेयर. यही तो कर सकते, और तो कुछ बढ़ा नहीं सकते. बाल ही खोल लिया. शादी हुई नहीं कि बाल खुल गया. और दिमाग बंद हो गया. अच्छा, अब जो है चले गए ऐसे मटकते झटकते, खा लिया एक प्लेट के लिए 4 घंटा लगा दिया. फॉर 1 plate I gave 4 hours. हाँ, और सत्संग जान निकल जाए 1 घंटे में. In 1 hour whole life goes away. How long it is? यहाँ तो हालत खराब हो जाए, जप करने में हालत खराब हो जाए. इनको लगा कुछ है नहीं ऐसा. Nobody is ours. No person is ours. People are just waiting for their turn to go away. They will leave you very conveniently. They will not bother how are you, how you are not there. कुछ मतलब किसी से किसी का है नहीं. Nobody will be with you. No object. No joy. होई न विषय विराग भवन बसत बा चौथापन हृदय बहुत दुख लाग. इतने बड़े होने के बाद he didn't have dispassion. Imagine how big it is. His dispassion is so important. But he said enough in himself. He had the courage to live. But it was tyag and not total vairagya. Why? Why it was tyag? Because he went with his wife. And it was a very nice thing he did. He will use that. Nari samet gavan ban kina. He went along with his wife. Who? Manuji. Left means, why he left? He said, this kingdom is an obstruction for my, I want to be free. I don't want to hear anything. I just want to contemplate on Lord. Here somebody is coming, drop in the airport, then washerman has not come, and then vegetable is not okay. 10 things you have to answer. I want to go in a place where no system is demanding attention. Neither I have to, chick, chick, jig, jig, chalti rehti hai. Chodo sab. Oob gaya main sabse. Not that he didn't want to have anybody around to किसी से पूछना पड़ेगा. Anyway, देख रहे हो आप, अवतार करवाना है. Don't forget the main thing. Oh, I forgot. And then both of them, अच्छा इतने बड़े राजा now are going alone. No, not that he took servant also with them. नहीं. बोले हम 1 बजा रहे हैं, servant also, mobile also with me. नहीं. I went in Badrinath somewhere. One person was there. One person. He had commander. In commander was a mobile. So, बसही तहा मुनि सिद्ध समाजा. ये हर्ष चलो मनु राजा. हर्ष चलो. अब see what is written in पंथ जात सो, underline this, पंथ जात सो हई मति धीरा ज्ञान भगति जनु धरे शरीरा. 142 plus 4. Just beautiful line. And both of them were going. See, this is the samrasta. And it is written as if devotion and Gyan is walking. See, this is a path which is very indefinite. It is not a clear path that what will happen. The path of sadhana is you are going in a very unknown territory. You to have lot of faith is required. A lot of love for the Lord, because the next food is not planned. Where is the next shelter is not planned. Whom they will meet, the teacher is not planned. Spiritual life you cannot plan a lot. Material line you may try. Spiritual life you cannot plan a lot. You can plan I'll do 2 mala, 5 mala. But you cannot plan by tomorrow onwards I'll get darshan of Hanumanji. After 100 mala he will give darshan. Then after that, I will go to Brahmalok. You cannot plan like that. Not that Brahmalok, this hall. You cannot plan too much. You cannot organize spirituality. You cannot organize truth. You can organize your house. वो कब क्या होगा, who will come in your life to guide you, which day jap will be wonderful, which day meditation will be good, all are in God's hand. whether you will get the teacher you like, whether you will have a satsang or not. Bhagavan has said, this is my department. Whether your body will be fit enough to do sadhana, Bhagavan is in my area. So too much of faith is required when you are walking on this path, because everything is all not disorganized. You cannot organize it, right? You don't try to organize it. God has done something. So Bhakti and Gyan, see what a nice comparison is there. Shatrupa was Bhakti and Manu was Gyan. I'll take few minutes. You know what Bhakti does? Bhakti makes your mind drenched with the thought of Lord, and it assures you. When I left my house, so I didn't tell anybody. I had hardly any money. I didn't tell my father, mother also. I just left, took the train and left. Now imagine my plight. At that time, the thought will come, what will happen to the house? The thought was there. Tell me, what will happen to mother, what will happen to that? At that time, you know what helped? Only Bhakti, God will take care. Chant Lord's name. All through I was just chanting, just chanting, just chanting, just chanting, just chanting. Everything went on. And I don't know where I will go, but what I will do later on. So when Bhakti is there, your future doesn't trouble you. Worry means no hurry, then it is called worry. Without hurry, H-A-R-I, not H-U-R-R. Without hurry, you will have worry. Worry is in an area where you don't know what to do, and you know something unexpected may come. So Bhakti makes the mind softer, makes the mind more malleable, shape of Lord to come. You appreciate more what God would have wanted. Softness of mind is, I can enter your mind and find out what you would have wanted right now. आपकी क्या इच्छा हो सकती है? Hardness of my mind is, I don't enter your mind and find out what you would have expected, what you would have wanted, what you are thinking, what is bothering you. I can do something. Can I do something to take out that botheration or give you some more botheration? So softness in front of Lord is that I go in the Lord's mind and find out, God, what you want from me. ये भक्ति बोले भक्ति बड़ी आसान है, कोई आसान कुछ नहीं. Nothing is there. Love is very difficult. Because for that you have to leave your own shells and then only I can enter your heart. तो भाव ही नहीं बनेगा. Supposing you are feeding to somebody, to feed you have to understand whether he needs more or he needs less. Now supposing he ate first, he ate sometime to finish first. Really he didn't like it, but to just finish he ate, you gave more. If you won't know that, then you will not be able to love the person. आपको क्या चाहिए? ये नहीं अच्छा लग रहा, ठीक है, ये अच्छा लगेगा. इसको भक्ति बोलते हैं. I will come in your mind. I will see what you need. What can I do for you? तो भगवान के सामने इसी आपको अवतार कराना है ना, इसीलिए भक्ति है ये. Mind is a very sensitive instrument. If I am not sensitizing and tuning myself with the Lord, then you won't catch क्या भगवान चाह रहे हैं. And when you stop catching what God wants, slowly you become insensitive and immune. Then you don't listen also. Then a little layer of sadness comes up. Very unconsciously. Because you have unhappy antaryami. So the moss comes up. Like the water is still, a moss is on the water. Similarly, because you have not received, so there is somebody unhappy inside. And now you are habituated to that unhappiness. I was not a good example, but I'll not give. Why to give that? Why to give that good example? Supposing they are, the chicken, somebody went to purchase chicken. That's still not a good example. Well, but why you are giving a not example? And in front of your eyes, you saw it is hanging, live one, and they just cut. Maybe first time you'll feel that, what is it? But if you start seeing every day, slowly you'll get habituated to that sight. It will not give you pain as it gave you first day. This is called, he has become insensitive to that now. I hope you understood. Example is not good, but I think it will hit somewhere. फिर आपका मन गड़बड़ हो जाएगा. First day you come, you see blood and all these things. यार दिमाग खराब हो गया. कहाँ से क्या आ गया? But every day you go and see, you will start seeing that. So when you don't respond to the Lord's internal thought, slowly you become insensitive. And slowly the unhappy Antaryami or unhappy Lord will be there. And you will have, in general unhappiness. How are you? Okay. You see yourself when you are left alone. You start seeing something else. Why? Because you cannot face not doing anything. Because internally somebody is not very, very happy. Saint is the one without reading, without seeing, without touching, without hearing. He can just close his eyes at any time and he can be very, very happy. Because he has responded to what that internal God had desired and wanted. Internal God told me, don't get angry. I got angry. But if I did not respond, internal God told me, do this jap. Internal God told me, do this austerity. बहुत कठिन रास्ता है. Devotion is very difficult. And we have habituated not to respond because of our vasanas, whatever is there. So slowly a gap comes inside. And please note, I am repeating it, our happiness is not independent. It is dependent on action, emotion, attitude. I maintain not a good attitude and I will be happy. Supposing I don't maintain good attitude, or I did a bad action in the morning and I am happy in the evening. I lied to you and I am happy. ऐसे नहीं होता. You are answerable somewhere. Don't think you are not answerable. I can do anything and I will be fine. No. This is not the government minister. That you do anything and you will be out of the jail. I am answerable to myself. Why I was late today? Late in the morning. Why are you late? Why you missed this? Why you didn't talk to him properly? Why you neglected that person? Why you are attached? Why you are hating? Why you are showing ahankar? His standards are high. ठीक है. भक्ति में मतलब ही है कि आप बहुत फाइन ट्यूनिंग कर रहे हो. And your transistor used to come, radio or transistor. The big one, if you have seen. This big was there. In the 80s or 90s. Radio. No battery, it was connected. Transistor was with the battery. And there was a lot of knobs were there. And I think from here you are catching with Bharti in India. From South Africa. Your parents must be catching. Mukesh ke Geet and all these things. And if you had tuned it, you would have seen, little it went away, the tuning was, another song came up. So you have to fine-tune that. Yeah. This is the sound. Especially in the childhood where commentaries we used to listen then. Commentaries are there. It was a nice ball and 6 runs. अरे क्या वो गड़बड़ हो गया. That tuning has gone. Then again you go back. Nice ball, and it was a 6 runs here. Kapil Dev has it a 6 runs, a very big shot. Still you are trying to. Again you get. So you took some time. A small band, lot of frequency it was catching. एक आर्ट होती है उसको भी ऐसे. Similarly to tune, Bhagavan, was my jap okay today? Did I offer prayer? Did I offer you the food? Did I talk to that person properly? I hope I didn't hurt anybody today. I hope I was not egoistic today. I hope my attitude was okay. इसको भक्ति बोलते हैं. इसीलिए saints are the one who give lot of time in their loneliness because they are fine-tuning. And you do work outside, but you see inside. Yeah, I'm talking outside, but I'll sing inside. भगवान खुश हो गए. ठीक है. हृदय में, the heart is the seat of emotions. This was Shatrupa. And Manu was Gyan. In the intellect, if you are Sagun Sakar, Mahima of Sarvagnya, Sarvashakti should be there. If you are Nirgun, then you should have the nature of consciousness. But intellect should be well lit with the Lord's glory, and heart should be drenched with the Lord's emotion. This is Manu Shatrupa. Otherwise, without knowledge, devotion will become chaos. You will do something funny. And without devotion, knowledge will become totally a dry thing. You need a developed mind and developed intellect. If mind is not developed, undeveloped mind means reactive mind, attached mind, non-tuned mind. So I have not responded to Lord. He only brought us here. He only made us sit here. He only gave us whatever we have today. Realize karo aap. How much was your effort in coming here, and how much was my effort in coming here? My effort was not there. Many things, the best things what has happened was not planned by you and me. And where we planned too much, that became worst. तो भगवान की कृपा जब होती है तो इच्छा होती कि हम उनको आज खुश करेंगे. नहीं खुश है. संत लोग का यही काम ही और कुछ काम ही नहीं है. Like mother constantly keeps on saying, my baby is happy, he is fine, he has eaten, not eaten, did you take milk or you have not taken milk, you are not feeling cold, what is happening, why are you crying, why your face is hanging today, क्या हो गया बेटा, क्या हो गया, छोटा सा बच्चा, क्या हो गया, why, what happened, क्या हो गया, दर्द है तुम. Constantly she is attending. ये नहीं कि she forgot and ran away, बोले रो जाओ तो. Who's constantly attending the happiness of God is saint. उसको कोई काम नहीं है दूसरा. Saint को कोई काम करनी नहीं चाहिए. He should be constant. Even outside thing, like you see mirror, but you do here and something. You don't do something in the mirror. The world is a mirror. Not that you saw mirror, you're decorating the mirror. हाँ, mirror में काजल लगा रहे. When you saw the mirror, but you change here, बोलिए देखो यहाँ से ये गड़बड़ है. Yes, all right. This is there. My liner is not come. लाइनर है, उसको यहाँ से ऐसे कर लेते, ये ऐसे कर, then you correct here. You don't correct, you put line in the mirror. Similarly, I talk to you, but you are a mirror to correct my own self, to see whether God has smiled or not after 1 hour. वो खुश हुए कि नहीं हुए. हमें कुछ नहीं चाहिए. जिसको कुछ नहीं चाहिए उसको सब कुछ मिलता है, और सब कुछ का नाम भगवान है. If you don't want anything from the world, then you get everything called God. And when you want something from the world, you lose everything called, you lose God. Loss of God is the biggest loss. So bhakti is the one which makes your mind more available to what God has planned. You know what is loving? I want to express me through you. That is called loving. My sankalp, please fructify it. Yashoda ji, Bhagwan Krishna wanted to go out of Vrindavan. Yashoda ji said, Krishna, I will not come in between you. I will just facilitate you. Don't remember me. वो कृष्ण भगवान थे, वो यशोदा जी थे. Well, I'll cry, but I'll bless you. You need not worry about this mother of yours. भक्ति का मतलब यही होता है. ये भक्ति हो गई. And Gyan is, both are complementing, because you know how big is the God. Everything is because of Him only. In 1 second He can change your whole life. Positively and negatively. Anyway, He can do anything. He can make you do mistake, He can make you do some great work also. He can make you forget, and He can make you remember. To Karn, He made forget everything. Karn was such a genius. On the battlefield, he forget everything. His tragedy was any time he was needing his knowledge, he forgot. His problem was this only. वो भगवान जितना आप समझोगे ना, then you will be little careful. Any time, most important things he was forgetting. Before that, he was very good. वो कहाँ पे ऑपरेट करेंगे, how God will give you, how God will take something from you, that you will not know so easily. Whom He will bring in your life to give you joy, to give you trouble, that also you don't know. Oh, therefore somebody is troubling. He can give you the best person, He can give you the worst person. He can give you the best health, He can take away the best health. Therefore, if we know this, so we should be careful with what we do. This Gyan and Bhakti, both we are walking, and more we will see tomorrow for Avatar. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya रामचंद्र भगवान की, पवन सुत हनुमान की, उमापति महादेव की, बोलो भाई सब संतन की. नमः पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव. ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः.
गाओ, हरि नाम